Hello everybody, welcome to the Max Sleepy Gaming channel. This channel's going to be me, Max Sleepy, and I'm going to be cataloguing my adventures within PC gaming. I recently acquired a new PC rig, which has finally allowed me to play a lot of games I've always wanted to play. This is going to be the first series on the channel. It's going to be STALKER Anomaly. For those of you who don't know, Anomaly is a mod for the original STALKER trilogy, so STALKER, Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat, and what it does is it merges the three games in quite an incredible way. This is going to be a Road to Legend run, effectively, so it's going to be a narrative, story focused, where we go through and we'll try and become a legend of the zone. So we're going to have a new start here. We are going to choose we're going to choose a portrait. We're going to choose this guy because we want to become a legend of the zone. Our name is of course going to be Max Sleepy. Anyone who's played STALKER 2 will recognise that name. Became a bit of a meme, which I completely fell in love with. We're going to be a loner here. Here's our relations down the side. If you've never played STALKER before, I'm probably not the best person to tell you the lore, as I don't fully know it myself, but I'll try and go through. So Duty are a militaristic kind of faction. I believe they were formed from sort of original military personnel who went in to clear up the zone. Clear Sky are kind of researchers in a way. I'm afraid I'm a bit of a STALKER virgin. I haven't played Clear Sky or Call of Pripyat. I only played the original game. Yeah. Monolith, these are the big bad of the game. They are brainwashed people or brainwashed stalkers, sorry, that all live in Chernobyl and they worship the monolith itself. The ecologists, they are scientists, basically. They come to the zone to research the anomalies. They just want to know what's going on. Bandits are self-explanatory. They are the scum and villainy of the zone. Great fun, brilliant voice lines, but yeah, kind of the main enemy. Mercenaries, again, exactly as it sounds. They are guys that have come to the zone to make a profit, do unknowable missions. Military, that's the Ukrainian Armed Forces, Spetsnaz. They're here to try and keep the zone locked up and secure and stop people coming into it. And Freedom, these are the enemies of duty. They just love the zone, they love having a good time. We're going to be playing on medium difficulty because, as I said, I'm a PC gaming noob. I've played a lot of Anomaly, but I play on sort of easier settings, easier difficulties, because I just love having fun in the zone. This is one of my favourite games in the world. Anomaly, the vibes are absolutely unmatched in my opinion. It's just a phenomenal project. So here's this list of the stuff that we bring into the zone. We've got our backpack, we've got our basic leather jacket, our crappy respirator, PDA, and our basic starter weapon, which is the PM. This thing is utter garbage, so we're going to want to try and upgrade from that as soon as we can. Here's all of the stuff we can take. Everything costs points. We can see down here we've got 700 points. So I'm going to take an MP5 because I want a bit of a better gun. We're going to take a first aid kit or two, and we're going to take a bandage. So that's going to be everything. As I said, I'll go through, I'll be playing the story mode. Potentially I'll complete some of the actual main stories in the game. But I'm not going to mess around with these other settings too much. We're going to go on medium difficulty. The game is quite difficult, even on the easiest settings, unless you really mess around with the settings. But Anomaly is phenomenal in that you can tweak pretty much everything about the game, which is something I love in games. I love being able to just tweak it to exactly what you want. But yeah, we're going to go in, Road to Legend playthrough, and I am Max Sleepy. So let's dive in. Let's enter the zone another time. For those of you who are, well, everybody's going to be new to the channel, I suppose. I'm going to be trying to keep consistent with videos. I've been playing a lot of Tarkov recently, the PvE mode specifically, as I absolutely adore it. So I'm a bit out of touch with the Stalker controls, but they should come back to me pretty soon. But if anyone wants to see some Tarkov on the channel, it'll be PvO content only, and again, I'm pretty bad, then let me know. I'm also massive into Total War games and that kind of thing, so if people want to see that, I can 100% do that. RTS games and all that kind of thing, as well as things like FTL. I've got a fairly large Steam library, and I'm always happy to add more. So if people want to see content, just let me know. But this Stalker series is going to be a long running one. I also want to do some Bannerlord content and some Mountain Blade because I love that stuff. Okay, so down in the bottom left corner you can see the PDA has come up. This is one of the things I adore about Anomaly and Stalker in general. The zone really feels alive. So you can see down there is 652 other Stalkers in the zone currently, and they are, as far as I am aware, genuine real Stalkers in the zone. They exist. They are characters that can be found and interacted with, which is just absolutely awesome. You know, we can meet these people. They are pretty persistent as far as I can tell. They have their own goals, their own agendas. This all comes down to the A-Life system, which is pretty damned advanced from what I know. And I believe it was even peeled back from what the creators of the game originally designed. I've read somewhere, it could be a load of rubbish, but to my knowledge, I'm sure I read somewhere that originally the A-Life system was so advanced that NPCs that were in the zone were able to actually complete the main story before the player, which is just brilliant. I absolutely adore that. But here we are, we're in the beautiful rainy rookie village. The ambience is on fire, guys. It really is just incredible vibes here. I'm gonna turn the music off, I think. The music is incredible, but I'm gonna turn it off for now and see how we go. If people want it back, obviously just let me know what you guys prefer. Hopefully everything's good. I know my mic isn't the best. I'm very new to this. Hopefully the recording captures all good. So yeah, we'll explore the rookie village. We'll just have a little look around. There's plenty of sort of low level loot here that can be picked up, and we want our grubby little rookie mitts on all of it if we can. I'm just going to climb up here. We can see here already there is some little gubbins here, so I'm going to get into prone so I can just take a look. Unfortunately, that is an empty stash, but oh well. Go down here, there's normally a few gubbins on here, so nice. Some Kevlar plates, those are probably going to be quite valuable. A little stash which we'll check. Nice field cooking kit. We'll take that, even if it would just be for selling. Here is Wolf. She's pissed off. Oh, this is Hip, sorry. She's not happy with me because I've got my knife out. As soon as I put it away, she'll chill out. She is a bit of a strange character. I think she was added purely for Anomaly. She will offer us a quest to go and buy a scoped hunting shotgun, or find one. I've never seen one out in the wild. I'm going to come across one as basic loot. I'm fairly sure the only way to get it is to buy it. And I do know where to buy it, but it's very expensive and not worth the reward. So we're just going to crack these crates open. There's nothing else up here that we really want. And we'll down here. And we're just going to go and get some loot, really. Once we've grabbed some ancillary gubbins, what we're going to do is we're going to go and get some starting missions. So we're going to go and talk to Wolf, who is the leader of the village. He's a master stalker, and he even used Strelok, who, spoilers for the first game, is the main character, and he ends up being very, very important. He's very important to the entire Stalker story, but I'm probably not the best person to tell you the Stalker story. There's 1,000,001 other YouTube videos out there, retrospectives and breakdowns. Highly recommend checking them out. If you like the look of Stalker, Anomaly is completely free. I cannot recommend it enough. There's 1,000,001 extra mods for Anomaly that can make it look better, sound better, add things to it, yada yada. You guys know how mods work. I'm playing this vanilla Anomaly. I know a lot of people like Grox, Modular Pack, Gamma. I'm not too hyped about playing it. It's a little bit too brand new for me. Maybe one day, but at the moment, as I said, I'm such a noob. So, we'll head over here to Storovic's bunker, talk to Wolf. Wolf here, yep, he's the local boss. He looks after the new rookies, tries to make sure that they don't become mutant food. And he works with Strelog. But he's also an excellent source of these really basic tasks. So, eliminate the mutant threat from Cordon. This will just be a basic mutant. And it's just outside of the village, so we'll take that job. And rescue the courier. This is the Rostov checkpoint. It's in the garbage, but we'll take that. I think we can probably head to the garbage. Damn. I was hoping for another mission called Tourist Safari, which he does, where you offer to take a couple of tourists, as he calls them, mutant hunting, but they can often be quite high-level stalkers sometimes, with better gear, and it's an easy sort of couple of companions that you can go and farm missions with. So we'll jump into Storovic's bunker, we'll take all the stuff from this stash, and then we'll see what Sid has for us. So, Sid, any work that you want done? Mission to go to the army warehouses, a little bit far away, a little bit dangerous. The bandit patches, we can do that though. And any other work? The Mansk, absolutely do not want to be going there. Okay, so not a great lineup of early tasks. You can see here we've got some equipment, so we'll equip our PDA, we'll equip our flashlight, we've got our medikits down there. So let's go and have a look at this mutant that Wolf wanted us to take out. So if we pull out our PDA and we zoom out a little bit, so here is the location of the mutants that Wolf wanted us to take out. So that's going to be our first task here. So equip our pistol.
Если нужно что, спрашивай у главного.
Nobody really wants to talk to us because we're such a low-level rookie. I said this is going to be a Road to Legend run, so every stalker in this game has a reputation, and that reputation accrues as you complete missions, do acts, kill people, all kinds of things. Oh dear. This poor guy just got killed by a Seller Hipster. Unfortunate. So, up here, the very top, you can see we've got the most legendary stalkers in the zone, nearly 30,000 points. A lot of them are off a monolith because these guys are hardcore. And all the way down to the bottom, number 772, is me, Max Sleepy. I'm a rookie, I've got 60 points and a completely neutral reputation, which you can see here. I am the top row, so I've got pretty much no reputation with anyone at the moment, but we need to build that up. So, contacts, here's the guide, and here is everything that people are talking about, which we don't really need to look at. So, for now, let's head out and see if we can take out this this mutant threat that's upsetting Wolf. We need to keep an eye out for anomalies as we head up there, but it is just up the road. We might even be able to kite some of these mutants. Kite some of these mutants into the rookie village, which will be a big help. So you can see there's an anomaly. dog bit me. Just need to apply a bandage. And then cut off his meat, which we're going to save for a character just in the garbage. So I'm obviously quite injured here, so I'm going to just hit on my med pack. I'm pretty rubbish at fighting the mutants in this game, I'm not going to lie. They often will manage to bite me, which is a bit annoying. I think I might need to... ahead, somebody's shooting. The stalkers will get into fights. They can all fight each other. Ooh. Some good loot here. So, what I often like to do is keep an ear out for people shooting, people having a fight. And then head towards that. Let's go and check it out. I think we're going to switch to the MP5 just in case. Couple of flashes over there. Not the most dangerous things, but as I said, I'm pretty rubbish at fighting mutants. My dodging powers are legendarily bad. So we'll try not to get caught up in all that. But I do want to go and see who's shooting a gun. Looks like the rail bridge is currently unguarded, which is very, very nice. That means we can head through here. There's another little stash over here. Let's check that out. Oh, hell yeah, an echo detector. That's a really nice find. That means we can potentially go anomaly hunting. There's people up at the farm. So, we're just going to head up to the farm, see what's going on. Maybe there'll be some good loot. Maybe they're just shooting a couple of mutants. Who knows? Oh dear. Ah! Well, that's not great. I don't think I saved in a while. So, as you can see, Stalker is an incredibly unforgiving game. Oh, I did get an auto-save just after I killed the Psydog. That's nice. I don't think I need to check that again. So, save often. Quick save, which we're going to do right now. I completely forgot to do that because, as I said, I'm a total noob. What we're going to do, we're going to head back and we're going to hand in this task that I have, see if we can get some more healing supplies as well, because I'm still clearly bleeding, which is very annoying. Could have used another hit in the first aid kit, just see if I can help that out a little bit. So the guy that killed me must have been a bandit who's invaded. There you go, the job's done. We get a little bit of cash. Let's see if there's anything else I want to do. Ah, here we go. Tourist Safari. We'll definitely take that. And I need to go in, see if I can get some more healing supplies. Because as I said, I am not good at this game, and I need all the help I can get. So, how much is Sidorovich selling useful gubs for? We'll sell him chocolate, no interest in that, the protein bar, and the field cooker for a little bit of money. I got 7.5 grand. And let me guess, Sidorovich is selling bandages for 3 grand. Oh! An absolute bargain. So we'll buy 3 of those. You can see our med kit, we only have 2 more uses for that, but these things are pricey. But we'll buy that. And now we're pretty much out of cash. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to buy our sweet fabrics. So, yeah, here's our guys. So, these guys are going to be joining us. We have Savagina and Zhenka Stone. And we're going to take these guys to Hunter Mutant. And we're not going to tell Wolf this, but we're also going to take them to go and complete some other missions with us as well. Use them as kind of bodyguards. Finally, no longer bleeding. But anyway, that's it for episode 1. Hopefully some people will find this content, hopefully some people will like it, and hopefully some people will join me for another episode. But yeah, if you enjoy the content, feel free to stick around, there'll be more coming. I am going to make this a pretty long-term series just because I love playing Stalker, and I figured why not record it. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, comments, if you want to tell me you like me, you want to tell me you hate me, stick them down in the comments. I don't mind, I'm brand new and I'm willing to learn. But yeah, thanks for joining guys, Max Sleepy, signing off.